We got to talk about him, man. We're taping a day before Game 1 of the ECFs against the Indiana Pacers. And, you know, the last time this Knicks team even sniffed anything close to the Eastern Conference Finals, y'all two were carrying the torch for the Knicks. So there's no better way to have this combo than for right now. Fellas, how we feeling?
My thing is like the Boston situation. Granted, Tatum got hurt. But it's like, even with Tatum, y'all had a 60-point lead in 3 games.
Those first 2 games.
Y'all had a 60-point head start for 3 games. Tatum was playing those games.
Right.
So something went wrong on y'all behalf.
Yeah.
Right? And we caught that momentum. And we corrected what we needed to correct. And we kept playing.
Right.
So that's Boston. And I also think we were designed to beat Boston. Our team was put together to match up against Boston. Here's what scares me against Indiana. We wasn't designed to match up against Indiana. You get what I'm saying? Because you don't know, you're not thinking about Indiana in a sense. You're thinking Boston. We got to get Boston. We got to beat Boston to get through this. So you ain't really thinking Indiana. Yeah. Indiana's so unorthodox, you don't know what they're going to do.
Right.
You don't know what Halliburton you're going to get. You don't know what Nembhard you're going to get. Yeah. You don't know what Turner you're going to get. You don't know what Siakam you're going to get. That's the scary part of it. And that's why the Indiana situation, that series, we got to be very careful with that series.
Yeah.
Because it can go, if Indiana come and get one on this court, we're in an uphill battle, more so than we were against Boston. And that's why I'm like, okay, I want to see how this plays out. I got Knicks, Minnesota in the finals.
Same.
Me too. Me
Same.
too.
Right? But I'm afraid in a sense, not afraid, but I want to see how this play out with Indiana. Yeah. Because it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I honestly think the Knicks match up very well against Indiana.
Yeah.
If you look at it position-wise, and defensively, who's a better defensive team, I'm taking my hat off to the Knicks.
For sure.
And I feel like when you match them up, it's almost evenly matched, but with the advantage to us because we're bigger and stronger in all those positions. So even if Turner have a good game, I still got Towns winning that matchup.
Cat averaged 30 and 14 in the Pacers this year.
You understand what I'm saying?
So it's like, that's a matchup you like.
Yeah.
They cancel each other out.
They do. But
with the edge, maybe a little more to Cat in that space.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel as though the Knicks will be able to get these boys in 6.
Yeah.
Get them in, get them out, and let's get to the finals.
It just sounds
I said
good.
4-2.
Yeah.
I said 4-2.
Yeah.
Same thing I said Boston.
Yeah.
Boston was 7 though. That was.
What you think, Rudy? What do you think
6.
of this matchup?
I say 6. I say Knicks and 6.
Everybody say
Come on,
Knicks.
Wade, keep it a buck. Keep it a buck.
Knicks and 6. No. Knicks and 6. Like you said, like I just feel like they got too much for
Indy.
Yeah, and Indy even too many defenders for point guard. What's his name?
Halliburton.
Yeah. I think he drives that team, and I think they have enough defenders to kind of get him out of rhythm.
And you can switch. If Bridges checking them, Bridges got him. If OG check him, OG got him.
Yeah.
Towns, Josh Hart. You know what I'm saying?
He's the heart of that team. Like,
I get it. Here's my thing. Boston had no point guard.
Right.
So everything went through Tatum and Jaylen Brown as searching mismatches. That's what Boston did. They searched mismatches. They tried to go at Brunson. They searched it. Now it's easy for you, not easier, but it's a lot easier for you to keep watching the same thing game in and game out. Right. So you can manipulate it to what you want to do.
Right.
You can start hiding Brunson. You can start moving him over here. You can start manipulating the game that favors you on the defensive end.
Yeah.
Right? You got to think, we were down 60 points.
Yeah.
Defensively, we were down 60 points in 3 games.
And Tibb also outcoached.
And he outcoached Missoula.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
but we were down 60 points in 3 games.
Yeah.
Defensively, we got a lot of work to get. We got a lot of work to do because now you're going to switch off on a point guard who's actually can shoot the tray, who want to get downhill and dump off. He not worried about going to get 30 and 40. Boston need Tatum to go get 30. They need Brown to go get 30. You don't need Halliburton to go get 30. His 15, 13, and 12 is just as impactful.
Very impactful.
Right?
For sure.
So it's like we have to take something away every game. Now, if we're going to take Halliburton away, let's take him away. Let's see if Siakam going to beat us. I like that matchup, Siakam and OG.
Yeah.
May the best man win that right
teammates too, so they know each other.
They know each other, so that's going to be a battle.
Stronger.
Yeah.
I like that matchup.
Nembhard scares me a little bit.
Nembhard is the one.
And Benedict Mathurin scares me a little bit.
Yeah, but Mathurin, we could, he's gonna play good.
My thing is they didn't have him last playoffs, right? Knicks was up 2. Knicks was up 2. They was like 2 minutes away from going 3-0 with like down 3 starters last year. Nembhard hits a bomb, you know what I mean?
Mathurin is nice.
Mathurin is nice.
Nembhard is nice. Nembhard got Dame Lillard-ish game.
Yeah.
Like his pace, his flow, the way he shot back, like he got a little bit of that.
And you know who else
I'm breaking the game down on both sides. I'm not saying that India's going to win. I think Knicks 4-2.
The person that's going to bother me the most, I already know, is TJ McConnell, bro. TJ McConnell. You know TJ McConnell going to have one of them games where you're like, who's guarding this motherfucker?
But you got to think, too, Tibbs going to have these guys well coached and well prepared.
Yeah.
Right. TJ?
No, I'm saying Tibbs going to have the Knicks.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Well coached and well prepared. So we got to think right now, they're going through all the scouting, watching all the film, breaking down all the players, checking all the characteristics. You know what I'm saying? So all these shots that they make in regular season, okay, you have 82 games.
Yeah.
But playoffs right now, we locked in completely on those players.
Yeah.
So those shots you think they might make in the regular season won't be there much in the playoffs.
Yeah,
but they will make some shots. But
if you keep material,
to your point.
Go ahead.
We will see one of those games where TJ McConnell.
Yep.
You'll see a couple.
Control. No, I'm just saying, like one game in particular. I guarantee that because that's just he hard.
That's what he does.
That's what he does. He's hard to.
Well, you can't prepare for TJ.
You can't. Like I don't even. You said old boy played like Dame. Who does TJ McConnell play like, bro?
Right,
He's just an annoyance.
Yeah, like
yeah.
Wojciechowski, man.